Ever looked at someone and assumed something based on their skin colour? Sorry to break it to you, but you're kind of a racist.
Me? A racist? I don't think so.
Sorry, but yes, you kind of are. If it helps, almost everyone is a little bit racist. Let me explain. Racism is founded on group generalization. It takes common attributes from a group and applies them to the collective. So while the statement black people love fried chicken is mostly true, guess who else loves fried chicken? Me! And I'm as white as a ghost. For some reason, people love stacking things into neat little categories. Personally, I blame Tetris, but it might also be because we're constantly soaking up information. And as a means of saving time, we often make logical jumps even though they might not be correct. These generalizations are a natural part of life. For example, when you see a lady pay £5 for a coffee, you might assume she's either rich or just bad at making financial decisions. A lot of the time, you'd be right. But what if it were a one-off treat, or perhaps she's buying it for a friend? Remember, appearances can be deceiving. Ever seen this Levine from Doctor Who? Well, they wear people's skin as meat suits. Side note, this is a time when you can totally be racist. Although I guess speciesist is more of an accurate definition here. If you see a Slovene, feel free to belittle them. No one will stop you. Oh, and I guess you might want to put it down too. No laws against that. While making assumptions is a completely normal thing to do, you have to recognise that you'll miss the mark a lot of the time. What's more, you should make assumptions about the right things. Actions tell you far more about a person than their skin colour. Broadly applying a stereotype to a specific skin tone is almost never a good idea. Kinda like blowing your paycheck on Pokemon cards. That Charizard ain't coming, buddy. Yet while general assumptions about race can loosely be true, such as black people being faster than white people, when we think of actual racists, our minds often turn to those who have hatred for another race. So how did racism begin? Well, it dates back pretty far, to the Paleolithic period in fact, around 300,000 years ago. Legend has it racism began with a single man and sprouted from there. Damn, that guy's got a pretty good jawline. Kinda hate his guts. Guess I'd better hate his entire clan as well. Somehow, 300,000 years later, we still have people acting as though skin colour is a personality trait. Like if you're gonna judge people, at least do it for the right reasons. Like how some people pronounce GIF as GIF. Bloody deplorable. If you think about it, racists aren't necessarily bad people themselves. They're just pretty stupid. They're often a product of their time. It's the reason older people tend to exhibit more racist tendencies. Besides ignorance, racism can also stem from fear. Fear of the unknown. Like how you feel when you accidentally like your crush's Instagram photo from 2016. To cure yourself of racism, all you need is a smidge of research and an open mind. You know how racism tells us that all Asian people are smart? Well, clearly they haven't met my friend Chris. Nice guy, but dumb as a doorknob. Based on this alone, it doesn't make sense to make racial stereotypes. Instead, reserve judgment based on skin colour and speak with people before determining their worth. See how they behave and what values they hold. Do you know what happens when a pack of lions run into another pack of lions? They rip each other apart, that's what. I guess that isn't very helpful here. In any case, maintain an open mind and you might be surprised at what you find. Other cultures have some pretty dope things to offer. Ever had gyozas? They're goddamn delicious. Remember, underneath all that melanin, we're just squishy meat sacks trying to figure out if anyone actually likes us. By prejudging people, we're just making it more difficult. Save your hatred for things that actually deserve it, like sand in sun cream. Whoa! I see your mouse hovering over another video. What you should really be hovering over is that subscribe button. I hear it gives out free cash. Guess you'll have to click it to find out. Go on, do it.